Hi, this is Danielle Jursich, and I'm with the Deer Lodge News Network, and I'm here with Scott Bernhard in his home where he is going to make us venison sloppy joes.
But it's not Teflon. And I got lazy today. Normally, I have a very large cast iron that I cook it in.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel like lifting it and cleaning it. And this is much lighter.
Oh no, you're fine.
So
Can't wait to see what we've got here.
we've got some of the meat's browning. So we're gonna go ahead and add in our onions. Flavor profile of what you can smell in the air, and that adds to the appetite.
So adding the onions in before the spices really helps out with the taste and flavoring.
Yep. And the fat that was added was beef fat. Now when I grind my own, I didn't grind this, but when I do my own, I add bacon.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It is. I started cooking, and I'm talking full meals, in 7th grade. So that would have been 79? 78, somewhere in there. 78, 79. I've actually been baking. My mom was a professional baker, and I've been baking since I was 6. Nothing major, just cakes, cookies.
The basics, yeah.
Yeah. But cooking, I was always kind of a butthead as a kid. And I wasn't sure I was going to find a woman that would put up with me. So I figured I better know how to cook.
And how long have you been here in Deer Lodge?
We've been here, it'll be 2 years. Yeah, 2 years in March.
And how are you liking it?
I like Deer Lodge a lot. Deer Lodge reminds me of Eureka in like 1984. So we're mostly browned off. So we will add about 2 teaspoons or tablespoons, excuse me, of yellow mustard. Now I like to mix up my rotel. So I've got regular rotel, and then I've got the hot habanero rotel.
That is different. I've never put rotel in sloppy joes.
That's because most of the time when you buy like manwich, it's already in there.
I see.
So,
How do you like your dad's cooking?
you know, I've said this to a lot of people, and I think personally my dad is probably the best cooking I've ever had. And even I've eaten at some pretty good restaurants that were highly recommended by celebrities. And I've tried some of their popular foods, and then I've tried the way my dad makes it, and nothing really compares to the way my dad does things, because not very many people have the cooking experience my dad does. I've had a lot of variations of his cooking, everything from hunting camp food to him just going out and buying super premier cuts of meat and doing something just absolutely wild with it. I've watched him go to the store with $5, buy just $5 worth of ingredients, and come back and make a full-blown meal for a whole family just with $5. And I have not seen anybody spend $5 to make a full-blown meal other than my dad. So his cooking is pretty pretty high up there. He's gone and taken his food to local restaurants, and they've even tried to hire him to come in and cook and use his recipes. And he just likes to stick to himself and do what he does. So.
Nice. Thank you for sharing that,
Yeah,
Sean.
no problem.
Wow, that's already starting to look amazing. Now what do you got next?
Some chipotle peppers.
Ooh.
They're really only, I mean, it's a fancy name for smoked peppers. But you can basically make the same thing using adobo seasoning, as long as you add in a little water and kind of make it a paste. But I prefer the real thing, and I like to get the paste out before the peppers.
Now, can you find this chipotle at Safeway?
Nope.
Where do you find it?
You can't find this anywhere in Deer Lodge. You're gonna have to go to Butte or Helena,
Okay.
and you should be able to find it in any store that sells groceries, Mexican food, because even though they don't sell it here, this is kind of it really is kind of a basic in a lot of Mexican dishes. So they just don't, I talked to the manager actually last night at Safeway, and they just don't sell enough of it for them to carry it.
Well, maybe we'll be able to change that.
So, and I haven't looked at Albertsons and Anaconda or Stokes. I would imagine Stokes had it.
Everything at our hunting camp that we had, and he just was blowing it off the charts with all the food.
You guys were well fed at hunting camp?
Oh yeah.
I can imagine.
Well, I've actually been a professional chef and an outfitter at his hunting camps for several years. I have cooked professionally for a seafood processing company in Alaska. I have cooked after I suffered a knee injury in the Army. I was at my maritime certifications through Treasure Island in the San Francisco Bay to work on cruise ships.
Oh, wow.
So we've got everything in there now except for my sauce.
And you already pre-made that.
And I already pre-made the sauce. So we'll get the sauce added in, and there's only about a cup and a half of sauce here.
It doesn't take much.
No. Because with Sloppy Joes, at least I don't. Now it's up to whoever makes them, and if you don't make your own barbecue sauce, you can substitute with whatever barbecue sauce is your favorite. But I don't like mine super runny. So
That just smells so amazing.
yeah, it's all right.
Are you hungry too?
Well, he ain't getting any now because this is his dinner tonight. So, there it is. My stove is a little messy from using the wooden spatula, but I can kick on the light and give you a little better lighting, and we'll learn over the years is not everybody likes this ingredient or that ingredient, or maybe they don't like as much Worcestershire. So, and then they can add to their enjoyment.
That makes sense.
My average per pound weight was 87 cents per pound for venison. This is about $2, depends on where you get it. The Rotel, $1.19 to $1.99, again, depending upon where you purchase it. I use light brown sugar and French's yellow mustard.
So, how much do you think this meal costed you altogether?
Altogether, I got 3 bags of buns at, get those, don't remember where I got them, but they were like $1.99 a bag. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, about 40 cents worth of mustard. So we have 14 divided by 6. So all together to feed my family, it's going to be about 30 cents a meal.
That's fantastic.
So
That is great.
Yeah, I find it crazy how people don't hunt more, because they'll go to their store and they'll buy meat because they think it's better than what's coming off of essentially the ground that we all walk and breathe the air on. But it's in between buying the tag to kill it and actually having it processed. It's a lot cheaper to go that route because you get more than it is to actually buy meat from a store.
and this is always my official taste tester.
It's killer. That's killer. It's pretty good. It's really good.
It smells amazing, and I can't wait to taste it.
Yeah.
You like spicy or not so much?
I like it all. Like, you can do spicy if you want to.
Well, I just want to make sure I didn't give you too big of a
No.
piece of the chipotle.
Trying some of Scott's Venison Sloppy Joes here. Oh my gosh. You guys have to try this.
Can you even tell that that's venison?
I can't. Oh, so good.